Let's take a look at an overview of adaptive capacity in ServiceTitan. This feature introduces flexible daily and weekly reports for better planning, an improved booking pop-up for faster scheduling decisions, and rule settings for aligning capacity with business needs. This feature requires the Edit Adaptive Capacity Settings, Edit Adaptive Capacity Rules, and Access Get Adaptive Availability Filters permissions. To have these permissions enabled, please contact the account administrator on your team. First, let's take a look at capacity reporting. To access capacity reporting, click on Schedule in the main menu. Then click Capacity Reporting. The daily view opens by default. Click the daily button to switch to the weekly view. You can also click on the date and select the day you want to view. If you're using the weekly view, select the starting day for the 5-day period you want to view. Click the filter icon to filter the report. Choose whether you want to set the time frame based on arrival windows, business hours, or custom hour increments. Be aware this is only available when using the daily view. Click the gear icon to set up the hierarchy. And click Refresh to update the report. You can also manually adjust capacity on the report using the minus and plus icons. Adjustments impact the number of hours available for booking and are shown in parentheses after the total hours on the adjusted cell. Now that we've covered capacity reporting, let's take a look at the adaptive capacity pop-up on the job booking screen. To access the adaptive capacity pop-up, click on Calls in the main menu. For this example, our existing customer, Vanessa Johnson, is having an issue with a clogged drain. Click the Get Adaptive Availability button to open the Get Availability pop-up. On the pop-up, you can filter by technician, skill, and zone. You can also choose to view the first available appointments, or all appointments. For Vanessa, let's select the first available window. Click Select Window to confirm your selection. Finally, let's take a look at the adaptive capacity settings. These settings allow you to define how capacity gets calculated for scheduling purposes. To access the adaptive availability settings, click the gear icon in the navigation bar. Then select Settings under Adaptive Capacity in the side panel. By default, you're taken to the Settings tab. On this tab, there are 3 different types of settings: Availability Threshold, Calculation Defaults, and Warning for Exceeding Natural Capacity. Availability Threshold lets you set a buffer time between jobs. For this example, we want to have a 30-minute buffer, so I will enable the Apply Availability Threshold toggle, then enter 30. Now, if a technician has a gap of less than 30 minutes between jobs, it doesn't count towards available capacity. The calculation defaults can be used to configure default filters for the availability window on the job booking screen. For example, you can choose to include non-managed technicians' capacity or on-call technician shifts in the availability calculation. The Warning for Exceeding Natural Capacity settings can be used to display a warning for open time slots that have reached natural capacity. You can also choose to allow CSRs to override the warning. Make sure to click Save when you're done. Let's take a look at the strategic rules next. Capacity rules help you manage your job mix more effectively. You can set specific limits to keep things running smoothly, cut down on rescheduling and cancellations, and ultimately keep your customers happy. In the table, you can manage your existing capacity rules. You can also click the Create Rule button to create a new rule. Now that you've taken a look at adaptive capacity and ServiceTitan CR-related documentation, to dive deeper into adaptive capacity,